All right, welcome into episode two of the Bridgeway Beacon livecast. I am your host, Sonny. I work with Bridgeway Recovery Services. I work with youth who struggle with mental health issues and maybe some substance use issues. And today I am joined not by clients of Bridgeway, but of some local students in the Salem area who are doing a really cool thing, and we're here to share that really cool thing. And the thing is called Project Share the Care. And these are two students who work with the organization, or work with the group of CareCorp, which is run by Lori. I can't say her last name. She works for the city of Salem, so they're not officially part of the city of Salem team, so to say, but they work with the city of Salem. So welcome into Anna and Andrew. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, yeah, thank you.
So
Thank you for having us.
yes. Do you feel like you're on iCarly, Anna?
Yes, I do feel like I'm
Yeah.
on iCarly. This is like my childhood dream.
Yeah. All right. So Andrew, why don't you go ahead and introduce who you are, how old you are,
Alright.
what school you did go to before all this happened, and
Okay.
maybe something you're interested in.
Yeah, all right. So my name is Andrew Kalman. I'm a senior, or was a senior at McKay High School. And I'm 17. And some stuff that I'm interested in is obviously community service. And after high school, like studying to be somewhere within like politics and government and public service.
That's a lofty goal. That's awesome,
Oh,
man.
yeah, thank you.
And Anna, go ahead and explain yourself and a little bit about you.
Well, I also go to McKay High School. My name's Anna Dang. I'm a junior. Some things that I'm really interested in are, well, I'm in band. I play the flute. I really like community service and contributing somehow. And I think in the future, I actually want to go into the medical field.
That's awesome, and that's ironic that that's why you're here, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Okay, so Andrew, tell me about what this whole Project Share the Care thing is.
Oh, okay. So Anna has a better explanation for that, so I'm gonna hand that off to her.
Whoa,
So that
whoa,
because
whoa.
she has so Anna, I'm gonna ask you, what is Project Share the Care and how did it come about?
Okay, well, thank you, Andrew. Project Share the Care is pretty much repaying the healthcare workers for all that they're sacrificing, because every time they're at work, they're sacrificing not only their physical well being, but their mental well being, and even the people they're in contact with after they go to work. So, Lori, the City of Salem Youth Coordinator, she actually was in contact with the general medicine nurse manager at Salem Health, and she requested to have some kids and some people be able to send thank you cards to their healthcare workers. So she contacted us through CareCorp, and well, we kind of just we started accumulating ideas, and we kind of built off of this idea, this principle of caring and being compassionate, being involved, even if we're just teenagers. So here we are, Project STC, Share the Care.
Anna, you just said, even if we're just teenagers. What does that
Yeah.
mean? What does that mean?
Well, oftentimes we as teenagers feel like there isn't much that we can do. We're just youth. Like, we can't go out and go make a bunch of sewing kits. We can't really do these things on our own. Like, everything we do, we'll have to get like a parent permission thing, or just initiating things isn't very common in the youth community with community projects. But the fact that we were able to do this as youth people it kind of breaks negative stereotypes, saying that we're uninvolved with the community and we're not really goal oriented, I guess.
I think that's really cool, Anna, and I think you're right. I think sometimes people look at youth as only wanting to play video games, only wanting to be lazy, as now having a 6-month opportunity to be away from school, and they forget that youth care about their community, they care about other people, and sometimes they want to have an avenue to express that. Andrew, what has this project meant for you to be able to do those things?
Yeah, I would say the same things as Anna. And as the name of the project suggests, Project Share the Care, as the healthcare workers in our communities who share their care literally to their patients and take care of those who are unwell, we wanted to do like the same thing for them and show that we, the youth in our community, um, care about them as they do for their patients. So we're just sharing that with them. So like just getting that message out to the healthcare workers is what's really important
And how are you
for like
getting that?
us.
I'm sorry. How are you getting that message out there?
All right. Oh, so how this works is um, children, teens, and college like age students, the youth community here in Salem Kaiser, are able to like make their own um, thank you material, and they can do this through like videos of them like performing or like saying thank you to the healthcare workers. They can be sketching, coloring, painting, videography, graphic design, photography, and short type notes.
Hmm.
So basically, everyone or anyone could like make their own thing that shows how much they appreciate the healthcare workers, and they can submit it to the city of Salem. And there's going to be like contact information we can share out, but they submit it to the city, and the city will then um, send it directly to the healthcare workers. So uh, it's the public makes it, and then they give it to the city, and the city gives it to the healthcare workers. So it's kind of like um, a joint effort to show our appreciation.
So a person can make a video or a song or a drawing or a painting and then submit that to the city of Salem, and then the city of Salem gets that out to the to healthcare workers.
Yes,
Okay.
and with the things that people submit, they um, for Project Share the Care, we have weekly themes of what material can be like based off of. For example, this week's theme is peace, beauty, and gratitude.
Hmm.
So people are invited to create thank you messages through like that lens of messaging. Um, and yeah, that it just goes to the healthcare workers basically. So yeah, that's all. It's pretty simple.
I'd like
Yeah.
to add on that it's also not just City of Salem, like Salem Health. It's also Salem Kaiser's, not Salem Kaiser, sorry, Kaiser Permanente and Washington.
So is it only through Kaiser Permanente, or is it through the Salem Hospital and kind of anybody who's working in the medical field right now?
Well, we're kind of sharing the content that we're making with Salem Health and also, oh, hold on. Okay, I just had a pop up. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're giving our content, or we're sharing our content with Salem Health and also Kaiser Permanente, and then they are asking our permission to share it even further.
Oh wow. So Kaiser, I think, is all of Oregon and Southwest Washington. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mhm.
so the information that somebody shares in the little city of Salem is spread to the whole entire state and to Southwest Washington. Is that right?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes.
And what kind of feedback have you guys gotten so far from the health workers? Have you gotten any feedback?
Would you like to take this, Andrew?
Yes. Okay. So, for example, I made a video of teens from Salem Kaiser saying thank you to the healthcare workers, and that was sent out to both the Salem Hospital and Kaiser Permanente. And
Mm.
in the comments of the videos, people were showing how much they appreciated our like gratitude and how much they appreciated us, um, knowing that we are thinking about them during this time and are thanking them. So it's like I would say that the healthcare workers appreciate very, very much from the feedback that we've received so far.
And so, Andrew, I imagine it's twofold. One, it's really cool on the front end that you're being creative, you're challenging other people to be creative, and you're having a heart of gratitude to send this out and to show somebody who's really doing a tough job right now and potentially life-threatening job, how much you care for them. What's it
Mhm.
like then to receive that feedback back from them about how much they appreciated that? And I imagine some of these videos are gonna encourage them to keep going. So in a way, you're kind of like helping save lives here. What's that like to hear back from them how much they appreciate that?
Oh, so I would say it's definitely very rewarding to um, and some feedback, like you mentioned, people are like reminded of why they're doing what they're doing through what we're like thanking them for. Um, and I think it just shows how impactful um, like the small things that we could do as a community to like push forward what these people are doing like every day. Yeah, it's kind of hard to phrase, but it's very rewarding, I would say.
Anna, what's it been like for you? Same question.
Um, Actually, I remember the CEO of Salem Health. I think they were able to see our videos. I think they saw my video in particular and they wanted to share it out. Um, I think a while ago they posted it on their Facebook page, but they had to take it down because of legal issues. So
Stupid
that
legal
felt
issues.
very, yeah, that felt very accomplishing. I was so excited that I could actually be involved in this community. I could play a role in trying to help better this terrible situation right now. So yeah, like Andrew, it's very rewarding. It's very all inclusive to everyone too. Like everyone can feel this way. All you have to do is contribute and try just as much as the healthcare workers are.
Hmm. And so, how does somebody get involved? Like, say somebody's listening to this right now, they're moved by your story, and they wanna be involved in Project Share the Care. Where do they go to find out information? Where do they go to submit videos? Where do they go to kind of get updates? Are you guys on social media? How does all that work? Anna, why don't you go ahead and share that?
Um, okay. Well, we do have a couple of Instagram pages. There's I Lead Youth Summit, and there is, I think, 1,000 Souls is also part of this whole expansion of this idea. Um, we also have the tat at cityofsalem.net email that people can send content to, and we'll share those with a waiver form.
So, TAT at cityofsalem.net,
Yes.
and they can send their email or send the videos and pictures that they've created to that email.
Yes.
Okay. And then on
You,
Inst, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say you can also make lots of things. So like you can even just write an email, like a
Okay.
nice email if you would like.
Okay. And then on Instagram, you guys are at I Lead Youth Summit, and then the 1,000 Souls Instagram pages.
Yes, I
Okay.
think so. We also have our hashtag project capital STC. And if you click that hashtag, you can actually see all of the content that
Mhm.
we've posted.
Sweet. Hey, real quick, just as you guys are, you guys are youths in the area. How are you guys staying sane right now? How are you keeping up? Because this is a really challenging time for everybody, and I work with a lot of kids who are really struggling just to maintain. So Andrew, what are you doing? What's something you're doing that maybe you could share with other people that you're finding success in how to stay stable during this time?
So before this whole thing like went down, I was very involved in school. So right now I'm just trying to like stay involved in school, and doing like online school. So I'm trying to like stay connected, even though technically, uh, a lot of, well, nearly all of the seniors in Salem Kaiser are graduated. So I'm just like gonna continue being connected until like the end of May when I was supposed to stop school. So I'm just doing that and like finding like new hobbies to do, I guess.
There you go.
Since I'm like staying at home and I don't have, like really have much to do. So yeah.
And Andrew, you're a senior this year, right? So
Yes.
you basically just graduated high school.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's really weird. Thank you.
Virtual high five.
Virtual high five.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And Anna, what are you doing to kind of help keep your mindset sharp?
Well, I've had hobbies before. So like during breaks and stuff, I really like to paint. And like I said, I'm involved in music. It's actually kind of crazy because before this whole quarantine thing happened, I was so busy. And then all of a sudden it's just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been keeping busy by having paintings being made just for fun. And I think I started working out. So like taking care of myself, that's important.
Yes.
Um, I've also been doing my extra school things like online school and sometimes occasionally talking to my friends if they're not like busy doing anything. I also have a little sister, so that keeps me busy. And yeah, community work for sure. It's like, even if I'm not physically there, I'm still here.
What's the benefit of doing community work? You guys have mentioned the community service multiple times, and to be frank with you, a lot of the people I work with, they get forced to do community service and they hate it. What's the benefit you guys find from doing community service?
Well, for me, I just really like being involved, like feeling like I'm part of something bigger than just being at home, following my own routine. It gets rather monotonous. So being more expansive with myself, being more worldly, definitely opens up your horizons to being someone who isn't just like you're a person, and being a person is also part of being um, like a homo sapien, if you will, someone part of a globe, a community, not just an individual.
Mm. And so
um,
you're finding your sense of who you are in the sense of giving back to everybody else.
yes, exactly.
It's awesome. Andrew, what about you?
Yeah, I would definitely say the same thing as what Anna said. But um, my experience in like serving the community, um, I've been in like programs where we um, like try and understand like why we do it in the first place. So like for myself, I have like a why behind the things that I do, and I would say like for example, like serving my McKay community at school. I was part of the student government program, and my reasoning behind doing that was to like enhance the school community and the environment through the projects that we did. So it's part of that, and like what Anna said, it's just like very. I like to be involved, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and that gives me a sense of purpose, and um, it helps me to like say like just like wake up every day excited for the day to see what um um to see what I'm gonna do for the day. So yeah.
Andrew, I love that you said it gives you a sense of purpose. Like leave your house, or your parents want you to leave the house, and you're launched out in this big old world and wondering, what am I gonna do? And I love that you said this gives you a sense of purpose. This gives you a sense of waking up every day and having something to look forward to and something to be a part of that's bigger than yourself. And I just love what you guys are doing. I love your guys' hearts. I'm grateful for you two and for the contributions you're doing for a lot of the workers in the area. And I thank you guys for coming on today. And is there any last words you want to share before we cut this loose?
Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to add that anyone listening can go to the City of Salem's website at www.cityofsalem.net/pages/share dash the dash care.
Okay, that's a lot of shares and
And
dashes, bro.
yeah, so people can go there, so they can like just look up or Google City of Salem Share the Care for more information on the project. And all of that should be accessible so that people can get involved.
Awesome. Anna, anything else before we go?
Yeah, so like you can go check out the website there. I'd also want to give some shout outs if that's okay.
Go ahead. I'm
So,
too old
hi,
to
mom.
shout out, but you guys can shout out.
So the classic hi mom and hi friends, hi other volunteers, like um oh, City of Salem, not City of Salem, Health, Salem Health volunteers too, because I volunteer there too. Um, Kenna couldn't make it because of technical difficulties. So like, hi Kenna.
Kenna is a Care Bear now. You'll see it on the when you watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, and so again, thank you to Lori with the City of Salem. If you have questions, go to the City of Salem website, look up Project Share the Care on Instagram or the Gram or Insta. I Lead Youth Summit and then 1,000 Souls. Both those accounts should be able to get you there. If you have a video or a picture or an email or something nice that you want to send to a health worker, you can email that to tat@thecityofsalem.net. And I just want to, again, thank you, Andrew and Anna, for coming on. And go kids supporting health workers. Peace.
Yes. All right. Thank you.